Now on CoastTV News.
Waking up to chilly temperatures once again. We're in for more sunshine this afternoon as a warming trend begins on Delmarva. We'll have a look at your hour-by-hour forecast and a look at your weekend forecast just ahead.
OC tram service suspended as the town reacts to the tragedy that took the life of a 2-year-old boy.
It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
Walls ends Wednesday night at the DNC as now the focus in Chicago on Thursday turns to the top of the ticket.
Classroom plans at Cape, what the school district is proposing ahead of a deadline from the Delaware Department of Education.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Good morning, I'm Matt Pensick.
And I'm Lisa Weber. Paige Marley has the day off, and thank you for being up with us during this 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah, Lisa, I didn't think I would have been faulted if I did. I didn't do this, but if I went with a windbreaker, I think that would have been okay. Yeah. It was a bit chilly this morning.
It was. I had my blazer on when I was leaving, but it's sweatshirt weather. And one thing you know about me, I love sweatshirts.
I did know that about you. You've made that
crew neck sweatshirts are my weakness.
Okay.
Ask my parents. They say I have too many.
All right. Is it a weakness on the purchasing aspect of it? Lots of shopping on the...
It's running out of room, too. But like a good vintage crew neck during the fall, it's a necessity. And I think Chris, our first alert meteorologist, will agree it was a good morning to wear a sweatshirt, Chris.
Without question, yes. We're seeing those chilly temperatures stepping out the door this morning, just like we saw yesterday. Here's a live look into Ocean City, where we are clear, we're dry. Sunrise coming up at 6:20. Temperature right now in Ocean City, 61. That's actually one of the more milder locations across Delmarva. Dew point 49, so very comfortable. And out through the morning, we'll bottom out into the mid to upper 50s, and then we'll see those temperatures rise back into the upper 60s by around 9. Elsewhere, we're at 50 in Redden, 49 Delmar, 54 in Seaford. We're at 53 in Milton, and 50 in Ocean Pines. Dew points are still upper 40s to low 50s, so very dry out there, and we're seeing winds relatively calm. Clear skies throughout Delmarva, high pressure virtually right over the region, and we're going to stay sunny and spectacular through the morning and into the afternoon, warming up to about 66 at around 9. We'll see a temperature of 75 by around 1, likely topping out in the upper 70s across inland locations. We are going to see a warming trend, though, over the next few days and into the weekend, but we're going to stay relatively dry. But we'll talk about when those August-like temperatures return to the Delmarva Peninsula here in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Chris. You are now looking live at Chicago. That is where the final day of the Democratic National Convention will take place as Kamala Harris will accept her party's nomination for president. And last night, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz took center stage, introducing himself to the nation as he hopes to become the country's next vice president.
And NBC's Alice Barr shows us his acceptance speech and how some star-studded speakers supported a Harris-Walz presidency.
Tim Walz blowing the roof off the United Center.
It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
The Minnesota governor laying out his personal story, growing up in small-town Nebraska.
You'll learn how to take care of each other.
Drawing on his 24-year service in the Army National Guard and his work as a teacher and high school football coach. Some of his former players on hand.
It's the fourth quarter. We're down a field goal, but we're on offense.
Charting his path through Congress and the governor's mansion, where he signed a series of progressive policies.
While other states were banning books from their schools, we were banishing hunger from ours. We also protected reproductive freedom because in Minnesota, we respect our neighbors and the personal choices they make.
A host of Democratic standard bearers.
When Kamala Harris is president, every day will begin with you.
Rising stars in the party and superstar celebrities. From John Legend and Stevie Wonder to Oprah Winfrey standing with the Harris-Walz ticket.
When we stand together, it is impossible to conquer us.
Tonight, Vice President Kamala Harris formally accepts her party's nomination.
What does she need to say to the American people?
I think she needs to be very clear about what her platform would be and that what governing under her would be. And then she needs to give us hope.
Self-styled joyful warriors promising to battle for every vote. In Chicago, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Ocean City trams came to a halt after a deadly crash on the boardwalk. According to police, a 2-year-old boy was killed, and this happened near Dorchester Street on the Ocean City boardwalk. Now the mayor has suspended all tram service until further notice. Locals and visitors alike are leaving stuffed animals on the boardwalk at the scene of the accident. And as more people learn about what happened, the number of stuffed animals continues to grow. For one visitor to the area, a grandmother with 9 of her own children says it's a heartbreaking story.
Kids to me is everything. I just love them. And of course you can tell I've got quite a few of my own and my grandkids. And please, dear God, hang on to your kids' hands.
Mayor Rick Meehan says the town is currently focused on supporting everyone that was involved.
Later today, the volunteer firefighter from the Ellendale and Georgetown companies, Thomas Berry III, will be laid to rest. A visitation at Crossroad Community Church will be held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., followed by a service, then a funeral procession, which could include around 100 pieces of emergency apparatus, will then leave the church, go past the firehouses where he volunteered before his final alarm is marked at Ellendale Cemetery. Berry died on August 13th at the scene of a crash on Route 9 east of Georgetown. That's for Thomas Berry III.
The town administrative offices in Georgetown on the Circle will also be closed at noon. This is in preparation for the funeral and procession in the downtown area. Officials say to expect some traffic disruptions for drivers, and there will be road closures and detours throughout the afternoon. Offices will reopen on Friday at 8 a.m.
Rezoning land in the Rehoboth Beach area on Wednesday, the Sussex County Planning and Zoning Commission approved a request that could allow for a new car wash. A developer wants to change this property from agricultural residential to a heavy commercial district. Now, this is located at the corner of Warrington Road and Route 24. House is currently on that site, but the plan is to build a Waves car wash there like the one in Lewis. At a public hearing earlier this month, no one spoke in opposition, but one neighbor we talked to said he doesn't see the need for another car wash.
It's going to make it just worse. Everything they're building just makes it worse. They just keep building and building, and nobody can go anywhere. People used to pass by my house and beep the horn and wave, but now it's just constant beeping. We left New York City to get away from all that, and it's the same thing out here.
And according to the developer's application, DelDOT has determined that the car wash would have only a minimal impact on local roadways.
And new this morning, ClearSpace is looking to Lewis for assistance. According to the city, the theater company will present plans for its current market study at today's mayor and council meeting. The goal is to get a site for its new performing arts center established by the end of the year. Earlier, the company hoped to build a new center in Rehoboth Beach after purchasing property in the city. However, pushback from locals and other obstacles resulted in ClearSpace selling the property last year. The company says the study should take 3 months to complete.
Happening tonight, a couple of proposed projects involving the Cape Henlopen School District are attempting to be finalized. This will be at the Board of Education meeting. One is the building of additional high school classrooms on the area where the outdoor basketball court is. The district claims this will provide room for 450 students. Another is the ability to buy up to 103 acres along Cedar Grove Road. That's for a new district office and school bus maintenance building. Cost of all that is being proposed, it's just under $69 million. The certificates of need have to be submitted to the Delaware Department of Education by Saturday, August 31st.
In Fenwick Island, the town council is set to vote on whether to join Ocean City in a lawsuit against the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management over the Maryland offshore wind project. Mayor Natalie Majsberger plans to propose the motion on Friday, August 23rd, citing concerns about marine life, safety, and tourism. The council will decide whether to choose Marzullo Law LLC to represent them in the legal action. The lawsuit will be filed only if BOEM approves the wind project, with a decision expected in September. And we're just getting started here on CoastTV News today.
Yeah, coming up, Jeep Week at the beach. It's here. We'll tell you what you can expect at Ocean City as the annual event is back along the coast.
Also taking training to a new level, the school year right around the corner, and we'll show you how the Indian River School District is preparing to welcome back staff and students while keeping everyone safe.
And here's one for Elisa, a telltale sign of fall. We'll tell you when you can head over to Starbucks for a favorite fall feature. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Transform your outdoor spaces with Expert Wire. Safe, professional installed outlets for your porch, patio, or pool area mean no more extension cords. We make it seamless and convenient. Call or visit expertwire247.com. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
On Coast Life, get inspired by a local real estate company that's changing the way we find our happy place. Plus, how do you know when summer truly ends and a family barbecue turns heated? Today at 4 on Coast TV.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at oceocean.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy.
To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/DC.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Transform your outdoor spaces with Expert Wire. Safe, professional installed outlets for your porch, patio, or pool area mean no more extension cords. We make it seamless and convenient. Call or visit expertwire247.com. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Good Thursday morning, Delmarva. That fall-like chill continues in the air right now in Ocean City. 61 degrees, very dry out there with that dew point of 49. You can see temperatures across. Right now, 49 Delmarva, we're at 51 Salisbury, 50 in Redden, and 54 in Lewis. So no issues this morning heading out. Chilly, clear skies, expected sunrise coming up at 6:20. We will see mostly sunny skies and pleasant conditions throughout the afternoon. So another good day on the golf course. The golf fans across the area really loving this stretch of weather. Mostly sunny skies will likely top out around that 78-degree mark. A pleasant day to say the least. And keep in mind, despite the unseasonably cool temperatures, still burn very quickly out there. Burn rates coming in at 20 to 30 minutes. We still have that high UV index, so keep that in mind. We will talk, though, the return of summer-like temperatures in that 7-day forecast, and I'll have that for you coming up here in just a few minutes.
Lewis Board of Public Works says people no longer need to boil water. A dive team has now assessed the condition of the 12-inch water main break that crosses under the canal near the bridge. And we were told the repairs are in good condition and the BPW is preparing to bring the main online. The board wants people to be mindful of water use and limit irrigation. The idea here is to reduce the potential pressure fluctuations on the beach side of the city. BPW also says they're working to install a new water main under the canal. That plan is currently in the permitting process. Protection for your pets. Humane Animal Partners is hosting 4 low-cost vaccine clinics, and pets can get dewormed, microchipped, get rabies vaccinations, and more. The first one in our area is Saturday, August 24th at 9 a.m., and that's at the HAP Center in Rehoboth Beach. That's in the Midway area. That one is first come, first serve.
And more than 720,000 BMWs have been recalled for a mechanical glitch. Officials with the automaker say the electric connectors on the vehicle water pumps aren't properly sealed, and that could lead to the connectors to get wet and then short circuit. The recall is in effect for various vehicles from 2012 through 2018, including the BMW X1, X3, and X4. Now it's still summer, but a blaring signal of the fall is arriving today. The pumpkin spice latte is coming back to Starbucks in the United States, and that's earlier than ever, 2 days earlier than in 2023. The timing could give low sales a needed jolt. And Starbucks' new CEO, Brian Nicole, who is hailed as a corporate fix-it man from his work at Chipotle, starts next month. And still ahead, taking training to a new level, we'll show you how Indian River School District officials are preparing to keep students and staff safe as the school year is less than just 2 weeks away.
Well, are you guys going with the hot coffee or are you sticking with the iced coffee? Maybe an iced pumpkin spice latte. I'm not really a pumpkin guy, but we're going with the medium iced coffee this morning. 78 degrees, clear skies, and beautiful conditions continue. Well, I'll take a look at that weekend forecast and your 7-day when Coast TV News Today continues.
Capture your favorite moments at the CoastTV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The CoastTV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
Shop, play, learn, explore at the OC RV and Van Lifestyle Show, the premier gathering for RV enthusiasts and outdoor lovers. From October 31st to November 3rd, the Ocean City Convention Center transforms into a hub of excitement and exploration. With RVs, custom vans, e-bike, golf cart, and boat test ride zones, seminars, water sports, power sports, and a wide selection of the latest gear, you'll find everything you need to enhance your next adventure. Enjoy BMX and skateboarding competitions, tiki boat cruises, and more. Buy tickets and explore with us at ocrvshow.com.
I've been thinking about renovating my garage floor, and suddenly I'm seeing signs everywhere. The universe keeps hinting, even at my local gas company. Pinnacle Concrete is everywhere. And again, multiple signs at the print store. The signs are too strong to ignore. It's time to call. With so many options, my dream is taking shape. And now, I'm not just seeing signs, I'm living proof. Pinnacle Concrete Coatings, because quality matters.
I feel the weight of each and every trial.
Justice is a battle.
Every day.
We have a vow to make this city safe. NBC's Law and Order, new October 3rd. Set your DVR.
NBC News Daily, weekdays at 1 on Coast TV.
Time is 5:17, and we are now getting a live look at Lewis. There is the canal. You can see lots of lights there. And Chris, I'm just making a prediction here with your forecast because I did a little sneak peek. I would imagine there'll be plenty of boating activity at that area once the sun is up.
Oh, without question. Yeah, we know no small craft advisories to contend with today, so that is a good sign. Winds are relatively calm, so whether you're on the water or on land today, it is going to be a spectacular day. And we're once again seeing cool temperatures to start. 49 Delmarva, we're at 58 in Rehoboth, 54 Lewis, 52 in Milton. So that fall-like air greeting us this morning. Dew points still relatively in that comfortable range, and we are very dry across the peninsula. And winds are relatively calm. We are clear sailing throughout southern Delaware, eastern shore, and throughout much of the eastern half of the country, all thanks to this big dome of high pressure that's going to be our friend here over the next few days. So we're going to be terrifically good today. Below average temperatures continue, and the weekend itself looking spectacular. We are going to be a bit more seasonable with temperatures getting back up into the mid-80s. And yes, it is summer after all. We're going to see the return of those summer-like temperatures come next week. Now, the rip current threat is low, seeing temperatures topping out in the low to mid-70s at Ocean City today, as well as Bethany. Cape Henlopen topping out around 75, and Dewey Beach 74 degrees. Elsewhere, we're going to be in the upper 70s, 78 Georgetown, terrific afternoon, 77 in Cambridge, and we'll see maybe the 80-degree mark there in Salisbury, 78 in Chickasha. We'll see clear conditions through the afternoon and into the overnight, starting out in the mid to upper 50s again for Friday morning. Now, Friday afternoon, we'll see more in the way of low 80s inland. At the coast, will be in the 70s, and then low to mid 80s by Saturday. At the coast, we're in the mid to upper 70s, and that warming trend is going to continue through the weekend. You see here in your 3-day beach forecast, Assateague, we're at 75 by Sunday. And then as we make our way up to Ocean City, we're looking really nice there. And Fenwick Island, 81 by Saturday, so a gorgeous weekend all around. 81 by Friday in Lewis, and we're at 85 Sunday. So if you're heading out to the air show, looking very nice. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds Saturday. I think Sunday we're trending a bit more clear, but other than that, we're going to be dry and sunny throughout that air show. Now, the mugginess is not going to really return until next Monday into Tuesday. We'll slowly begin to see those humidity levels rise. Temperatures, though, are going to be on the rise as well next week, getting into a bit more of a summer-like pattern. 78 this afternoon. We're at 55 overnight. And then 81 for your Friday. A fabulous Friday indeed it will be. And there is our umbrella winner. Gary Howell of Millsboro, Delaware is our winner of that umbrella. And we are going to see those temperatures flirt with the 90-degree mark by next week. We're looking very nice, though, for the weekend.
All right, thank you, Chris. The new school year is less than 2 weeks away for Indian River School District students. And this week, teachers and staff members got to test out a new weapons detection system. Now, this is how spectators at some school sporting events will be screened this year. The district says it's training constables and high school administrators on the new system as well.
We want to make sure that everybody feels safe anytime they come on any Indian River School District property. So again, this is an avenue of security that we can use to make sure we can let the public know that, yes, you are safe, your child is safe here.
And previously, the district said the screening procedures would vary depending on the school location, but people who are uncomfortable using it will have an option to be screened differently.
And the Milford School District says it is having some technical difficulties, so they are asking that parents verify their students' transportation information. And to do that, you can go to the district website transportation page, and you will need a student ID number and birth date. If you see that any of the information for your child is wrong, you need to fill out a form on the same page to correct that information.
Up next, it is Jeep Week at the Beach. The annual Ocean City event is here, and we'll show you how organizers are preparing and what you can expect. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network Coach Who Makes a Difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy! It's like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth there.
You gotta feel smart. If you wanna look smart, do smart, be smart, think smart, talk smart, get smart. You are smart, smarty pants.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
I sure did.
You got to unleash the power.
Woo!
That's the path to Jeopardy success.
You know, I like that, yeah.
Yes!
New episodes September 9th on Coast TV.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-263-0608. That's 1-800-263-0608 or go to vacutrim.com.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
It is time to show up your Jeep. An annual Jeep Fest event is gearing up to drive through Ocean City, and it's back for its 10th year. The beach turns into a Jeep playground with a sand course by the pier and daily beach crawls. The convention center is the event hub with a concert lineup playing at the Performing Arts Center. Organizers and vendors took Wednesday to prepare for the Jeeps from all along the coast.
The Jeep people come to town, and it's really a celebration of the Jeep, but it's also a celebration of the culture. These people are amazing. They get along. They love each other.
And the fest will take place starting today through Sunday, August 25th.
And we're joined again by First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobono. Elisa, we do see Chris working during the breaks.
We do.
I say that so you don't think he's just cutting and pasting what he did yesterday.
I know, because we had the perfect weather yesterday, and it's kind of perfect so far. It looks like it's still going to be, Chris.
I'll tell you what, yeah, Bob went on vacation, left me with some light work, what can I say? A live look into Lewis at clear skies, dry conditions, and yeah, we're still seeing those fall-like temperatures waking up to the outdoor. 54 degrees, the dew point still very comfortable. Now waking up Cambridge this morning, we'll see 50s rising into upper 70s by the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine in Crisfield as well. Ocean City 59, we'll see a temperature of 72 by around noon. Fenwick Island, you'll be up to 74. Low risk of rip current, so keep that in mind. UV index is high, and we'll see Lewis topping out around 75 this afternoon. So all in all, whether you're at the coast or inland, a gorgeous day setting up. I'll have more on my forecast here in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Chris. And after the break, we will recap the Democratic National Convention, and we're going to honor a hero. We'll tell you how Sussex County will come together to honor a fallen EMS member, the traffic and information you will want to be aware of.
Also, tragic tram crash. We're going to tell you how the Ocean City community is remembering the 2-year-old victim, what the town's mayor has decided for the foreseeable future.
And we will recap the Democratic National Convention, Day 3, and we'll show you the star-studded speakers and a look at Walz accepting his party's nomination. Coast TV News Today will be right back.
Be advised, this is a great opportunity to save thousands on a hot tub and swim spa Friday through Sunday. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2024 inventory with Comico Civic Center. Hundreds of different models to choose from. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tubs in stock, ready for delivery. Save thousands. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old hot tub with Comico Civic Center. Free admission, free parking. Call 855-SPA-SALE.
Kicker presents Ocean City Jeep Fest, August 22nd through the 25th. Ride with us. It's the ultimate Jeep experience, brought to you by Coast Country and Coast TV. Beach crawls, sand courses. We have hundreds and thousands of Jeeps descending on Ocean City. On-site sales and installations, product specials, and product specialists right there for you to check out at the convention center. Remember, this is the ultimate Jeep experience. Show and shines. Be there. Register now at oceancityjeepfest.com.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
When you want a new or restored residential or commercial deck, roof, or balcony, contact Delmarva Roofing and Coating to make the switch to DuraDeck today. For over 15 years, they've been consistently one of the largest installers in the U.S., installing over 1 million square feet of DuraDeck decks. With at least 10 years of experience, their certified installers install the pre-manufactured sheets to almost any surface. Plus, Delmarva Roofing and Coating also offers warranties for water tightness and aesthetics. Make the choice that lasts. DuraDeck. Find out more at delmarvaroofing.com.
Now on Coast TV News.
It's another fall-like start on Delmarva, but we're in for yet another wonderful afternoon with plenty of sunshine and low humidity. I am tracking a warm-up, though, in that 7-day forecast, and I'll have your hour-by-hour forecast just ahead.
Honoring a hero, we look at what is planned for later today for fallen firefighter Thomas Berry III.
And reaction after a tram tragedy, the effect it is having on the town after the death of a 2-year-old boy on the boardwalk.
Heading to a conclusion in Chicago tonight, final night of the Democratic National Convention as we hear from the headliners on Wednesday.
This is Coast TV News Today.
August 22nd, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Matt. I'm Elisa Weber, and thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, we're approaching 5:30 on this Thursday morning, and if you're just joining us, we've been talking a little bit about Ocean City Jeep Fest. It's such a great beach-like vehicle.
I know. I wish I had a fun beach car, especially living here. There's a lot of Jeeps in this area, too, I noticed.
Well, I know the drive-on's very popular, so exciting to see what takes place the next
Yeah.
couple of days in Ocean City.
And it's a perfect weekend, too. Weather-wise, I'm sure, Chris, you're going to tell us, Jeep week, it's a great week for it.
Oh, without question, yes. We're trending even warmer by the weekend. More seasonable temperatures, but boy, I'll tell you what, we have been spoiled with this taste of fall over the last 2 days. A live look into Ocean City, where it is currently 61 degrees. Those dew points very comfortable in the upper 40s to low 50s, so it is very comfortable across the region. We're seeing 54 there in Lewis, 52 Milton, 53 in Georgetown. Cool spot there, Delmarva, coming in at 49 degrees. There's those dew points. As I mentioned, dry air across the Delmarva, and winds relatively calm throughout the area. And there you see clear skies, all thanks to higher pressure and pretty dry throughout much of the Midwest as well. Now, your headlines over the next few days, we're going to be terrifically good today. Below average temperatures continue. The weekend itself shaping up to be very nice, mid to upper 80s. And then by next week, we're going to be talking about the return of a more summer-like weather pattern with temperatures around the 90-degree mark and the return of the humidity. So as we make our way through the morning here, we'll see temperatures right around 73, 74 by around your lunchtime, and we'll top out in the upper 70s. So a gorgeous Thursday on tap. We'll talk more about the weekend more in depth, as well as those summer-like temperatures next week coming here in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Chris. And right now, you are looking at Chicago. It's just after 4:30 there, and that is where the final day of the Democratic National Convention will take place. And last night, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz took center stage, introducing himself to the nation as he hopes to become the country's next vice president. The Minnesota governor laying out his personal story, growing up in a small town in Nebraska, drawing on his 24-year service in the Army National Guard and his work as a teacher and high school football coach, charting his path through Congress and the governor's mansion, where he signed a series of progressive policies.
It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
And the work is not over yet, as Kamala Harris is set to take the stage tonight. And she's going to be joined by Al Sharpton, and has said that Harris still needs to be clear on her platform and what a future under her leadership would look like.
Ocean City trams came to a halt after a deadly crash on the boardwalk. According to police, a 2-year-old boy was killed in the area near Dorchester Street.
And people are still in shock, and CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us the aftermath of this sad story.
The beach is supposed to be fun, so is the boardwalk. But Tuesday night in Ocean City, things turned tragic. A 2-year-old boy was hit and killed by the Ocean City tram. Linda Stump, a grandmother of 9 children, is heartbroken to hear the news.
Please, please hang on to your kids' hands, because they'll get away from you with a blink of an eye. You never know.
For one unlucky family, everything changed at 8:14 p.m. on Tuesday. According to the Ocean City Police Department, that's when the young boy was hit by the tram. It happened near Dorchester Street on the Ocean City Boardwalk. Ocean City Mayor Rick Meehan addressed the public today in the wake of this death.
We're all devastated. All you have to do is walk into City Hall and look at people's faces, and you can see it in their faces. You know, everybody's aware of what occurred, and something like this, I think, hits home with all of us.
In remembrance of the child, people along the boardwalk have placed stuffed animals where the collision happened to pay their respects. Throughout the day, and as the news of this terrible story spread, more and more people stopped by to drop off additional stuffed animals. A small tribute to remember a child that will never get to grow up. Ed Matthews hopes this will be a wake-up call for parents and caregivers to keep an eye on their children.
They have to pay attention. They really do. And this place gets very crowded.
The town of Ocean City is currently offering support for everyone involved and is shutting down the trams until further notice. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
Later today, the volunteer firefighter from Ellendale and Georgetown companies, Thomas Berry III, will be laid to rest. A visitation at Crossroad Community Church will be held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., followed by a service. A funeral procession, which concludes around 100 pieces of emergency apparatus, will then leave the church. Go past the firehouse where he volunteered before his final alarm is marked at the Ellendale Cemetery. Berry died on August 13th at the scene of the crash on Route 9 east of Georgetown.
Town administrative offices there in Georgetown on the Circle will close at noon. This is in preparation for the funeral and procession in the downtown area. Officials say to expect some traffic disruptions for drivers. There will be road closures and detours throughout the afternoon. The offices will reopen on Friday at 8 a.m.
And car after car after car, a spot infamous for congestion, now has a new active traffic light where Route 30 meets the main highway. This solution here only temporarily and will be moved once the new bypass is complete. Also in relation to the bypass project, Hollyville Road between Washington Street Extended and Route 24 will be closed until the end of November.
A lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, voters in Delaware are reacting to controversial comments made by one Republican candidate for mayor. We'll tell you what was said and how some say the words are impacting the community.
Also, Smyrna's looking to smoke the competition as they get ready for the 2023 Delaware high school football season.
And amped up for the air show, we'll give you a preview of the annual Ocean City Air Show that is prepped and ready to take flight this weekend. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2024 inventory today through Sunday with Comico Civic Center. Hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas ready for immediate delivery. Factory direct prices. Many models to choose from. Come see the revolutionary swim spa and save thousands. Trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. 18-month interest-free financing. New 2024 inventory. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. With Comico Civic Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 855-SPA-SALE.
Draper Media presents the Shore Living Expo, celebrating health, wealth, and home. Saturday, September 7th from 10 to 4 at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Sponsored by Spicer Brothers and Pohanka. Great demonstrations and interviews with Delmarva Life's Lisa and Jimmy on the expo stage, along with prizes and fun. Plus, meet your favorite Draper Media TV and radio talent. From crafts to home services, boats, cars, and RVs. This is a free event you don't want to miss. Go to WBOCevents.com. See you at the Shore Living Expo.
My impact matters at Life's Energy Wellness Center. I can see that.
We believe in providing our communities with services and spaces that support individualized recovery and fosters hope in all areas of wellness.
We're hiring behavioral health professionals and administrative support staff.
We offer paid professional development training, hybrid and flexible scheduling, and supervision hours.
Juntos podemos crear una comunidad de apoyo y resiliencia.
Your impact matters. Fly online today.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Don't mistake Nanos for cheap amplifiers. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids, which means no more having to go to a doctor and spend thousands. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Order right now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
Well, I hope everyone's Thursday morning is off to a fantastic start. No weather worries to contend with this morning. Very nice and cool out there. 51 degrees in Salisbury, dew point 50. Winds are calm across the area. And we are going to see temperatures right now generally in the upper 40s to low 50s. We're at 49 Delmarva, 49 in Redden. That fall crisp continues in the air. Now, your morning commute looks very clear and dry. Chilly, maybe stepping out with a hoodie this morning or a light sweater. By this afternoon, you're not going to need it because we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s under sunny skies. And if you're making your way to the golf course here over the next few hours, looking very nice, starting out with a temperature of 58, mostly sunny skies, just a few cumulus clouds in the afternoon with temperatures topping out in the upper 70s. And remember, you can get your forecast anytime by calling our weather phone, 443-880-9100. We'll have that 7-day forecast here in just a little bit.
Thank you, Chris. And the planes of the 17th Annual Ocean City Air Show have touched down on Delmarva. And yet again this year, you can expect an incredible lineup of high-flying aerial performers that are ready to take your breath away. The Italian Frecce Tricolori. This is the first time in 3 decades that they have flown North American skies, and Ocean City is the final stop on their tour. You can catch their dazzling, death-defying act on August 24th and 25th at noon.
So it's a mix of professionalism, also attitude to be a part of the team, like the Italian Air Force.
You know, one of the more established air shows from around the country, and probably one of the best based on the caliber of the performers that are participating, including the Frecce Tricolori, the headliners of this year's show.
And speaking of Ocean City Air Show this weekend, you can expect some heavy traffic delays for both feet and by car.
Following 2023's magical state championship run for Smyrna, they know it won't be easy to fill the void next to 2023, but for a team that lost 8 seniors from last year's championship squad, they say they're not rebuilding, they're reloading.
Some people talk about rebuilding. As soon as I hear that word, I tell them I don't want to hear it. That's an insult to these girls and what they've worked on for the last 5-6 years.
Our mindset is just to prove that we can still compete with any team in the state, and even though we did lose a lot of seniors, we're still very competitive, and we're going to be a hard team to beat as well this year. So.
And senior Brooke Burge says that although last season was surreal, it's time for the team to look forward.
I think we're just kind of trying to look in the present and not focus on the past. Obviously, it's kind of hard because that was such a historic season, but just trying to have fun and focus on this year.
And head coach Daniel Wanless is staying as consistent as always.
My message has stayed the same throughout the course of my career, all 19 seasons. My message to the girls is, early on, was one day we want to compete for a conference championship, and we want to be able to make the state tournament. That's my 2 goals starting out every season to the girls.
Smyrna will get the chance to accomplish those goals and defend their state title in the Eagles' Nest when the season begins on September 5th. Reporting from Smyrna, Delaware for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Luke Milai.
If you're having a rough week, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from CoastTV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. Sign up now for free at coasttv.com and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday.
Well, our taste of fall continues. Waking up to temperatures in the 50s, sunrise 620. Don't forget those sunglasses. You're certainly going to need them today because we are expecting plenty of sunshine over the next few days. In fact, my full 7-day forecast is next.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
On Coast Life, get inspired by a local real estate company that's changing the way we find our happy place. Plus, how do you know when summer truly ends? And a family barbecue turns heated. Today at 4 on Coast TV.
You push it. You try to hold them shut, but your doors won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet's powerful attraction that holds tight. Monkey magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, and more. Even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of monkey magnets for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get monkey magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 house pack per order. Call now.
Call 1-800-453-9032. That's 1-800-453-9032. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-453-9032 now.
Shop, play, learn, explore at the OCRV and Van Lifestyle Show, the premier gathering for RV enthusiasts and outdoor lovers. From October 31st to November 3rd, the Ocean City Convention Center transforms into a hub of excitement and exploration. With RVs, custom vans, e-bike, golf cart, and boat test ride zones, seminars, water sports, power sports, and a wide selection of the latest gear, you'll find everything you need to enhance your next adventure. Enjoy BMX and skateboarding competitions, tiki boat cruises, and more. Buy tickets and explore with us at OCRVshow.com.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count
It is now 5:54 and we are taking a live look outside into Ocean City. And our first alert meteorologist, Chris Mastrobuono, joins us. Chris, the sun isn't up yet, but you said earlier today you're going to need your sunglasses. It's going to be a sunny day outside.
Oh, without question. Yeah, we're going to see plenty of sunshine through the morning and afternoon. And we are going to continue to see this incredible stretch of weather continue over the Delmarva Peninsula. Once again, just like yesterday, seeing chilly temperatures to start, upper 40s to low 50s. It's actually milder at the coast, and we're going to continue to see the dry air as well, so no humidity to contend with, at least for the next few days. And there's those winds relatively calm, allowing for those temperatures to fall with relatively clear skies. And we're dry throughout much of the eastern half of the country, mid-Atlantic looking very dry, so any travel plans today, heading out west, heading south, we're looking very nice, and we're going to continue to stay nice over the next 12 hours as well. Temperatures rising to around 73 by around 11. We'll likely top out in the mid to upper 70s under mostly sunny skies. And taking a look elsewhere, we're at 77 in Harrington. We'll see 78 in Laurel. We'll top out around 78, Easton 77 in Cambridge. 78 Crisfield, the warm spot there. Salisbury coming in at 80 and Snow Hill coming in at 80 as well. So clear skies throughout the afternoon. It'll be another clear night as well. Starting off your Friday in the 50s as well. Friday, a bit milder though. We'll see low 80s across interior locations. At the coast, we'll be in the 70s, and that warming trend will continue into Saturday under mostly sunny skies. We'll be in the mid 80s and looking like the mid to upper 70s at the coast, and we're going to gradually get warmer as we progress further. Your 3-day beach forecast, Chickatee 79, we're up to 82 by Sunday, so gradually rising into the 80s, still low humidity, 79 in Fenwick Island, and on Friday we'll see 75 in Ocean City, and as we make our way up to Lewis, 81 under sunny skies, and we say sunny and dry through Rehoboth. Ocean City Air Show, spectacular forecast. We're going to see temperatures in the mid-70s under mostly sunny skies. And as I mentioned, no humidity to contend with, at least through the weekend. And then you see by the start of next week, we begin to creep up in that humid range. Nothing terribly oppressive. It's not until the end of next week we see those dew points back in the 70s. 78 this afternoon. We're down to 55 overnight under clear skies. 81 Friday. Low humidity continues, and your Paul Davis 7-day shows a gorgeous weekend, typical for this time of year. When we get to Sunday, average high 85, so looking right on point there. And we are back up close to that 90-degree mark by Monday, and we'll throw in some humidity as well by Tuesday and Wednesday.
Thank you, Chris. One of the Delaware Republican candidates for governor, Bobby Williamson, recently referred to immigrants as nomads and thugs. This was during a gubernatorial debate last week at the Dover Public Library.
And CoastTV News reporter Ana Sofia Rahman delves deeper with the community condemning his comments.
It was during this debate in Dover. The question to all candidates from Jose Ignacio Castañeda Perez, one of the panelists, was:
Delaware has seen a noticeable uptick of immigration from Haiti and Latin America in recent years, with immigrants enhancing the state's economy and diversity. Legislation to establish the Office of New Americans was introduced last May, but did not make it out of committee. What would your administration propose to ensure newly arrived Delawareans are supported in the first state, and how would your administration be responsive to immigrant needs in Delaware?
It was the second to last question. That's when one of the Republican candidates for governor, Bobby Williamson, made these comments.
It's not safe in certain parts of Seaford because of the influx of the new nomads.
Williamson later said,
we have this Haitian expansion, and there are some great people in that community, but there are also thugs. There are gangs. They are shooting and killing and hurting young kids by bullets running through the community. To say that immigrants are making things safer is such a wrong thing to say. We are scared to go behind Walmart in Seaford because of what could happen to us. There are certain gangs that are thriving in this basis. They have came in with the immigrants, and they have intruded into our peaceful way of living.
Ronnie Baltasar Lopez is with the Delaware Hispanic Commission. Baltasar Lopez says Williamson's comments contribute to stereotypes.
As the son of immigrants and the vice chair of the Delaware Hispanic Commission, I find it distasteful, at minimum, at worst, racist, the comments made by the Republican candidate for governor. I think, if anything, we should be empowering our communities across the state.
Mari Ward, originally from Colombia, was in the front row at the debate.
First, it was a surprise. Everybody was like, oh, and then was this silence. And my personal feeling was I was very sad. I was very sad and offended because I know how hard every single immigrant works. And for somebody to express about us immigrants like that is very sad.
Duvanel Lewis moved to the U.S. from Haiti almost 30 years ago. Lewis says the comments made by Williamson were unfortunate.
Delaware is, it's a small state, very unique, very diverse. Now, if you want to be in office and you have a diverse population and you are already saying this type of things, then I don't think it's going to work.
CoastTV News reached out to Williamson multiple times over several days, but he declined to comment. Ana Sofia Roman, CoastTV News.
This does bring us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, which immigration issue do you think Delaware should focus on the most?
And so far, 60% of you said reforming the immigration law, and then 21% said combating violence. And if you still want to vote, you can do so on CoastTV.com or on our CoastTV mobile app. And coming up after the break, we are talking about taking away a dangerous toy. We'll tell you what parents should know about a popular toy that poses health risk as hospital visits continue to rise. We'll be right back.
Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. You can get your Paisano pizza oven for just 3 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free.
Call 1-800-608-5198 or order online at buypaisano.com.
Join the Harry K Foundation for the Fashion for Charity Girls Night Out October 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Shellville Village in Rehoboth Beach. Indulge in cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, a fashion show, and shopping on this evening of fashion, food, friends, and philanthropy. Tickets are $48 with benefits going to the Harry K Foundation, working to defeat childhood hunger throughout Delaware. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696 or visit lizardflare.com now.
The warning isn't new. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission has urged caution about water beads in the past, citing the dangers of young children ingesting them.
But now a new study shows the popular toy is still dangerous as emergency room visits continue to rise. Mandy Gaither shows us a look at the new data and what the study's co-author hopes parents take away from it.
They're colorful and feel good on little hands, but these harmless-looking water beads are still causing harm to young children who ingest them.
Oftentimes when they expand to 10 or 20 or hundreds of times their original size, that can really cause a lot of pain and other injuries to children.
Dr. Marcel Cassavant with Nationwide Children's Hospital is co-author of a study which found this popular toy is still posing a problem despite numerous safety recalls and pushes to make parents aware.
Manufacturers have done a little bit better labeling and warning. Federal government's done some recalls and some warning. The media's gotten a lot of word out. Social media's gotten a lot of the word out, but not nearly enough. These injuries continue to happen and at accelerating rates.
Between 2007 and 2022, researchers estimate there were more than 8,000 water bead related emergency department visits in the U.S. From 2021 to 2022, those ER visits skyrocketed 131%. More than half of the cases involved children younger than 5, and nearly half involved ingestion.
And they have trouble often with the stomach, the intestines, the bowels.
Cassavant says the beads are so small, parents may not even know some dropped on the floor or that a child ingested them.
If you have children in the home or children who may visit the home, you don't want these products in your home. They're just too dangerous.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
It is now 5:55, and it is time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
Okay, today's coastal pet is preparing to celebrate a very special day. On your screen, that is Diesel. We've seen Diesel before, and this adorable dog will be turning lucky number 13 tomorrow. Diesel brought calm to a chaotic time when he was born during an earthquake in 2011. The birthday boy was submitted to us by Tammy and Seaford. Happy birthday, Diesel.
Yeah, happy birthday, Diesel. And we want to see more of your pets in Delmarva. Send us photos and tell us what makes them so special. You can take a look at your screen.
And that is where you'll find the QR code. It's at the top there. You can scan that and submit your furry friend to CoastTV News, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
And it's now 5:56, so we're going to have another quick look at our forecast before you head out the door.
Yeah, if you're visiting this week, you picked a great week to be at the beach.
Oh, yeah, without question about that. Whether you're heading out to walk the dog or maybe for a run, looking very nice. A bit of a chilly start, but we'll see temperatures rise into the 60s by around 9, and then we'll top out in the mid to upper 70s. Winds will stay relatively calm throughout the day. Your Paul Davis 10-day shows 81 by Friday, so a gorgeous stretch of weather continuing through the weekend. We keep humidity levels at bay, 85 on Sunday, so we get more average-like temperatures for this time of year. But then as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week, we start to see the return of more summer-like weather, the return of humidity, and we'll throw in some afternoon storm chances at the tail end of that extended forecast.
All right, thank you, Chris. And coming up in our next hour, service changes after tram tragedy. The action taken by Ocean City following the death of a 2-year-old boy. That and more when Coast TV News Today continues.